Here is our code for our fan to work in coordination with our temperature sensor. Right here you can see we have our imported libraries in order to call the functions that we need for this part of the code. And over here we have our set values for these variables in order to take place throughout the code. And over here where it says GPIO set mode, we are setting the GPIO to function. Right here for false, that is our initial condition. And define get temp, we set temperature equal to 0 as our initial value. And over here in class fan, we are setting our parameters or our range for which our fan to initialize and run. And down here we are setting the settings of when it should run, or when it should stop, or when it should start.
For my portion of the lab, I was designed to create a kill switch. I was originally going to do it with voice activation, but due to some technical difficulties, I had to recreate it in Bluetooth. So as you can see here, I had it designed to activate the GPIO once I press 1 and to turn it off when I press 0.
Here we have our temperature sensor code. These libraries contain the function we need in order to run this code. As you can see, we call the function down here. And over here, we are defining our variables as followed: read temperature raw and read temperature. As seen here, our if statements will determine the values of our displayed temperature: Celsius degrees and degrees Fahrenheit. Lastly, this while true will contain displaying the temperature as proceeding the follow. We get a single constant reading for every second.
Alright, so now we're going to demonstrate our lab. And as you can see on the screen, what's displaying right now is the current temperature update. And as the temperature gets closer to around 30 degrees, the fan's going to activate. And as you can see now, it's reached the point where the fan should be turning on. And now I'll show you the kill switch. So if you pan over, you can see that it's off and it's back on. So now we can show you how it turns off as it cools down.
That's our lab.